Kyle just went into Walmart to grab a few things, and so I'm gonna kind of get ready now. In other news, we kind of called it an early night last night, and we were at Walmart, and so we were just kind of like, we didn't have great Wi-Fi, so we read Harry Potter. I got press-on nails. I just was like, let's try them out, why not? So I spent $5 because, you know, there's no tax in Oregon, no sales tax, and so I have press-on nails for the first time ever. I actually think they look fine, but I'm gonna show you my Van skincare real fast, because I think it's kind of interesting. I feel like I've finally kind of perfected it, and I feel like people are gonna be really mad because it's like destroying my skin, but my skin does really well with it. So I'm gonna kind of zoom you up. That's barely zoomed up, but we're gonna go with it. There's a lot of people around all of a sudden. So I have dry skin, but normally my skin is actually, it does pretty well. Like, this is kind of a meh day for me. I'm really dry around my nose just because it's been really dry and we've been traveling. And then I accidentally slept with mascara on last night. I don't know, this is the first time I've ever like slept a night with makeup on and it was just mascara. So I have a face wipe. This is the only time I use face wipes, is when we're doing the Van thing. Normally I only use them to get makeup off, but since I slept with mascara last night, I'm gonna use it. And I rub fairly hard. I know you're not supposed to, everyone's gonna be mad, but I need to exfoliate really badly. There's that, just a little bit of mascara marks. Another thing people are gonna probably be mad at, destroying my skin. We got one of these little face vacuums and I love it. I think it's made a huge difference in my skin, even though I'm sure everyone's like, no, it's destroying your skin. I love it. So we're just gonna go with it. And I really just use it on my nose and chin and around my nose, just because it is so dry right now. I don't even do that much, I just call it there. So I always bring this with me. Lately I've been using this hero stick. It's kind of like they call it a face shield, and it's got a lot of stuff for like your microbiome, and so I just put a little bit of this. It's just really cooling, so I really like that, because when we're in the car at night we normally eat snacks, like not good things, and so my face just gets really swollen from that in the morning. It's my own fault. And then I use a moisturizer. Right now I just have this Laneige. It was just the Sephora birthday gift, and so I've just got that, and since it's in a small little like sample container, it's perfect for traveling. Yes, most of the time our trips are only over the weekend, but we have done, you know, trips where it's been like a week or so. And this is what I do. And I took my ring off because I know I need to put on some hand lotion. So that's what I'm doing right now. I don't ever do my hair when we're on the road. I don't bring anything to do it. Sometimes I'll just like use heat and kind of make it wavy before we leave, and then I just kind of count on that to more or less last the length of the trip, which, I don't know, works well enough for me, so we go with it. We do always bring a toothbrush, and our cup fell out, but we're just gonna go with it. So I'm gonna let that just kind of sit, soak in, and then I will do my makeup. That like face serum stick I really like because we're wearing masks all the time, so I think it's kind of helpful for that. And then, funny story about the fake nails, I did lose 2 last night, so I had to redo them, but I don't know, kind of fun. I think I like that I can reuse them. I used to have my nails done all the time. It was like a weekly ritual, and then we got married and I just didn't have time, or like I didn't want to, so I just never did it. And then every time I try, I'm so out of practice that I do a terrible job. So just thought this would be a fun little thing. The redness has gone down enough so I can do my makeup. I pretty much just do eyebrows and lashes. Today I'll do a little extra because why not? Because we're going home so I can do a proper shower later. Also, when we're on the road, we don't shower normally. Sometimes we've gone like swimming a couple times and we'll like count that. On our Utah trip, we stayed with family for a weekend and we were able to shower. But we just take like antibacterial wipes with us and we just like wipe our pits and such. It's not the best method ever, but it does work for us. Because, I don't know, Kyle and I were talking this morning about how like one of the things that like I personally like, and I'll put on a bit of foundation today. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. One of the things that I really enjoy from these trips is kind of seeing how much we can push ourselves. And I know that sounds extreme, but I really do enjoy that aspect of it, is like seeing really how little we need. I don't know, it's just neat because we are pretty minimalist in a lot of ways. but you know, like obviously in a lot of ways we're not, and we're not like crazy minimalists, but so it's just kind of fun to see how we can push ourselves, I guess. And I don't know, I just for some reason enjoy that aspect of this. And again, we really only go on weekend trips at this point because we have jobs. I'll put on some bronzer today if I can open it. I don't really buy makeup anymore. It's all just like whatever freebies they give out. I don't really put on makeup anymore either. It's the first time I've put on makeup in probably like 2 weeks, besides like mascara. And I'm just using my viewfinder, so that's also another thing to consider. Recently, I will do mascara, eyebrows, and chapstick, but recently I've been putting on a little bit of lip liner just because my lips are not a very bold color, which is fine, but if I wear any sort of makeup, sometimes I just feel like it doesn't look right unless I've got stuff on my lips. So I got a coupon for $10 off at Ulta, and I bought a lip liner and paid no money for it, so worked out great for me. I'll do lashes. I'll fix that lip liner. So like I said, normally I'll just do eyebrows and lashes, and I won't even do the lips because we're gonna be wearing masks, but today I'm doing more because Kyle's probably gonna be in there for a minute because he's still waking up. Watch, by the time he's out, the weather's changed again, and we'll be like, eh, we don't want to do that. I think we'll still go to the one place, even if the weather changes again. But the shipwreck, I don't know, yesterday was just so traumatizing in a fun but traumatizing way. I'm gonna use my mirror real fast. Whenever I put on like more makeup than eyebrows, chapstick, and mascara, I look like a totally different person. So that's my skincare and makeup on the road. It's very simple. It takes like 2 minutes most of the time. And then my hair, let's see, we showered Friday night. So this is just kind of where my hair's at now, and I'll probably kind of just leave it. It's so like windswept. I always carry these big claw clips, which I'll link down below because these are amazing. I got them in a pack of 4 and they're matte, which I love. And so there's this kind of mustardy color, there's a gray blue, a black, and a cream. And so this one and the cream are probably my favorite and most used. I always have one of these in my purse. I always bring one on a trip, and they're just the best. So let's see. Now that I've got lotion on my hands, put my rings back on. I am so happy to have my engagement ring back. I just kind of, it got bent and I just kind of smashed my hand around a fair amount, and so I lost a stone. We had to get it fixed, and we actually had the best experience getting it repaired. We went through Green Lake Jewelry Works and they were amazing, so much cheaper than we thought it would be, and really fast, so that was awesome. But I'm gonna change out of, this is my new, I've been spoiled this trip. Kyle got me a new necklace, which is just a little dainty thing with a K on it. It's from a boutique that was selling in one of the Cannon Beach shops, and 10% of all of their sales profit goes to fighting human trafficking. So I will also link them down below because I think that's great, and I just love how dainty it is. It's just a little gold plate with a K on it. And then I got this from Costco because it was on sale, and we were just so cold and wet yesterday after our shipwreck experience. So I got this, and then I also bought us a new blanket because I knew we were gonna be cold. And then I got my big old thing of juice we've just been drinking out of, which I feel so spoiled. So I am going to change out of this and then check the tide. I think the tide is starting to lower, so I don't think it's going to be like maximum low tide, but I think it'll be good enough where we might be able to go see the ship and hopefully have a good experience. And I think Kyle actually, just the adrenaline rush from yesterday, just trying to run to the ship and just being pelted with ice cold rain and wind, just being completely soaked. I think Kyle actually really loved that. Like, I loved it too. It's a special memory and adrenaline. But hopefully today we can get some cool footage, because with the wind, we have not been able to get the kind of footage we want, especially with our drones, because it's just too windy for us to even take them out. So I am going to change. Luckily I've got stuff underneath this, so I just need to take it off and put a new top on. But that's kind of where we're at. I don't know, this is a lot of talking. But it's been a good trip. I've been thoroughly spoiled, and Kyle's coming back. We will check in wherever we end up next.